So first, we're going to open up two windows. One on the left for the CD with where the images currently are now, and then another window on the right here, which will be for the folder you created on your desktop, the one that we're trying to move the X-rays to. So starting on the left, you click on the CD link right there, and that'll open up the CD. Yours might look a little bit different than mine as far as the contents, but because mine's from a different institution. But the same idea, the images thing will look like DICOM to you. On the right, there's the desktop. I made a replica of the folder you created, X-rays, and a sample patient folder in there. I'm going to create a new one just to show what you'd be doing right now.
And so any changes I made will be
So I'll create a new one for 190002.
All sorts of, okay, so that's not good news. Is there a way that we can roll back the changes I made in dev?
And this is the folder that we're going to be moving the images from the CD on the left into on the right.
Yeah, that's the only place I did.
So assuming that the CD is for patient 190002. So open up the images folder, and there's going to be a bunch of mini subfolders inside that you're going to have to click through. There's usually a few of them you have to click through to get to the images. So there's going to be a bunch of them lined up like this. Click on the first one, and there'll be a file inside. It's just going to look like a white piece of paper. Drag that into your desktop folder. And I had to slow down the speed of the video to be able to talk over it, so bear with the slowness of the video. The first thing we're gonna do when the image is transferred over is change the name of it, because all of the images on the CD file, they'll all have the same name, which it won't let us take all these X-rays into the same folder if they have the same name. So let's go in and change the name. Hopefully I will do that now. Sorry about that. So here you'll right click on the file name, go to rename,
okay, let's do that.
and then click on where it's highlighted in blue, and then you can delete the name that's in there and give it a more descriptive name with the patient ID.
Alright.
So we'll do 190002_1 for just signifying this is the first image. Yep. And then you just click outside. So after we put the name in, we'll have to add the period DCM extension on the name, and that'll change the format of the file to DICOM. See how it changes from the white to the green. The green is what my computer calls a DICOM. Yours may be different. So then we'll go back in the CD folder, and then open up the next folder down. This will be the next image, even though it has the same exact name as the previous image. It's a different image totally. So we'll drag that over into the desktop folder.
Let's put in the question mark if we can.
And then we'll rename this the same way that we renamed the last one, with the right click and then rename. And then we'll just call this one 190002, so it's the second image in the series, and we'll add that period DCM extension.
Yeah.
just to show as an example, if you put the just period DC without the complete extension, it won't change the file type name. So it has to be the period DCM completely, and then click yes here if this ever pops up, and it'll change to a DICOM file. And now
Okay.
we will repeat the same thing. Go back in the CD folders, go to the next one, and same thing, same file name, but it's a different image, and we'll drag that over into the folder. And we'll rename that the same way we did before, so 190002-3. Third image in the series. And then the same extension, period DCM, to change the file type. And then we'll go back in the CD files to the final image, and we'll drag that over. Now I realized that in the CD that we looked at yesterday, there were multiple files in each folder, so there was a set of 4 images in each folder. So we'll in that case, you'll have to do the same exact process I'm doing, but 4 times for each folder. So in this last one, we're just going to rename it the same way we did before, so it's the 4th image in the series.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
And once we add that extension, convert it to DICOM, this file will now have all the x-rays from the CD, and it'll look just like that. So 190002, that's the patient that we just transferred, or just the example patient we just transferred. And we took all the x-rays from the CD, all of them that were in the images folder, that for you is going to say DICOM, not images. And now we are ready for the DICOM de-identifier.